ride. I forgot how to act, it's okay. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me.
Good morning. How are you all doing? I feel so blessed to be alive this morning. How about you? But I feel so good because I found myself in, should I say paradise? No. What do I say? Heavenly paradise? Maybe. But you know, if you've been watching my videos for so long, you know that I'm a big fan of nature. And I've been to so many resorts. But this resort stands out because literally you staying inside a forest. I mean, you're covered with trees, man. This is mind-blowing, man. Like, yo, it's always good to travel in Africa. It's always good to, I mean, use Africa as a perfect destination, because if I never travel within Africa, I would never know that places like this do exist, man. This is indeed a great escape from the city of Addis Ababa, because it's like 45 minutes drive away from Addis. I'm gonna take you around, don't worry, but this is where I slept. The room is not clean at the very moment, so I just want to show you just a bit. Yeah, everything in here is made out of wood, man. This is one thing that I love about this place. Everything that you see, it's made out of wood. And staying inside woods, in the wood, it gives you a perfect relaxing, moment. You know, I'm just gonna take you around. Maybe you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Have you drank water this morning? You better drink water, because health is wealth, man. Yo, can you guys listen? Can you guys hear the sound of the chirping birds? Some of you will say that it's so therapeutic, but I feel like it's medicinal, bro. Because sometimes you need to be out here. Because living in the city, you get so stressed, man. So you need to surround yourself with nature. God damn it, this place is really gorgeous, bro. I don't even know the words to describe this place, because you literally got everything out here, like absolutely everything. And have you seen the designs of the building? It got that African architecture designs, you know, the thatch houses. Those days, you know, our ancestors used to live in thatch houses, and this is a bit of a modernized thatch houses. I don't know, like I'm so happy, man. Like when I'm doing such videos, it's not like I've done research or I know what I'm saying. I really don't know what I'm saying. I'm speaking from the heart. You know, my soul is connected to whatever I'm saying, like, because this is my kind of place, man. And I believe that if you are just like me, leave a comment and let me know. Have you been to this place before, or have you ever seen anything like this before? Tell me what in the world place like this exists, man. Jeez. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Can you guys see that? That's a natural lake right there. So they built around a natural lake, and this natural lake also serve for another purpose, because in the afternoon I'll definitely be breaking my kayaking virginity, because you know I'm so scared of water. But since I'm here, this place is not just a resort. They got a water park, and you see the natural lake. They also have the kayaking. But I don't want to tell you so much about this place because I just came to sleep here as a guest, right? But I definitely know that there's somebody out here who can tell us, oh, we need to know about this place. I mean, I will tell you that if you ever visit Addis Ababa, tell them that please take me to Kriftu Resort, because this is a perfect, peaceful, relaxing place to be. Thank you. Should I say good morning again? So since it's morning, man needs to break his fast, man. I'm super hungry. You always know that I choose food over women, so I need to go find something to eat. And it seems the apartment, we are different. We are living at a different place because our view from where we live is actually opposite to the natural lake. But I'm seeing other rooms out here, and there's still construction going on, man.
Now I know why I never worked out before.
Very well, I am.
Good. You love this place?
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Best experience so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Your first time in here?
Yeah, in this facility.
And which country are you from?
Nigeria.
You're from Nigeria?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you've been to so many resorts in Nigeria, right?
Yeah, of course.
Does this stand out?
Yeah, sort of. Maybe in terms of the packaging, but there are still some very, very fantastic resorts in here.
Yeah, I mean,
This is unique. Because of, maybe that.
speak Amharic again, man. So I need to speak some Amharic, man. In Detnash?
Good morning, sir. Yani, እንዴት አደርሽ? ደህና አደርሽ?
Huh?
ደህና አደርሽ?
Denane.
ደህና አደርሽ?
What does that mean? How are
Good
you?
morning.
Huh?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Is what?
ደህና አደርሽ?
Denadish?
Yes.
Oh, Denadish.
Yeah.
In Detnash?
እንዴት ነሽ? ሰላም ነሽ?
Oh, I'm a Saganalo. Oh my God. I don't know why I'm eating cookies this morning, but anyway. Tea. Whenever you go to Ethiopia, don't bother yourself drinking tea, but you have to drink coffee because Ethiopia got the best coffee in the entire world. If you don't agree with me, argue with your computer. It's time to enjoy my breakfast. Please, I don't like eating whilst people are watching me. I'll see you at the other side. Thank you.
Like a light burning up in the dark. You make it right. I forgot how to act.
I must confess that the brain behind this huge investment, the person is brilliant. I've never met the owner yet, but I think the person is brilliant because, see, I've been to 23 African countries. I've been to so many resorts in Africa, and I've never seen anything like this. I mean, like when they told me that I need to come in here, I never knew that this is what I'm coming to see, because I feel like so many investors in Africa needs to learn from this, because I mean, it's not only about resort. They have activities that will bring a lot of people in here. I've been to so many resorts, and anytime I go there, it's literally empty because the people that are coming there are just coming to sleep. But hey, the people that are coming here are not just coming to sleep. Some of them are coming to enjoy the water activities. And you know what? I just want to say that if you have never been here, this is the perfect place for you to be. I'm not a good swimmer, but they got all this, so I guess I'm good.
We both know how to be gentle, never cross the line. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Yeah.
Ethiopian?
Yes,
Wow. How does it feel like being here?
it feels good.
It feels good.
Yeah.
And how does it feel like having this in your country?
It's really nice. Sometimes after you had a very stressful time working, this is the right place to enjoy and to relax a little bit.
How often do you come here?
Actually, this is my first time
How can you have this in your country and this is your first time of coming here?
because I've been busy.
You've been busy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I guess your first time was worth it.
It is. It is.
Really?
It was really, really. Actually, I came early in the morning, and I have been like looking at it the whole day.
And
I enjoyed it.
now your first time here, what will you say about the entire place? How does it look like?
It is great. Like you have seen it. It's very nice. I enjoyed it everywhere, starting from the like everywhere. I like water in the first place.
You like water?
Yeah.
So you know how to swim?
I know.
See, I don't know how to swim, man. I hate water. But coming here, I think I'm the best coach ever to teach you how to swim.
You already know. Now you start teaching us.
Just after coming in here. But hey, she's a YouTuber, you know, like I came in contact with her in here, but knowing that she also do vlogs, man. What kind of vlogs do you do?
It's health related. It's called NSF Ethiopia. So it's a kind of YouTube which teaches health related topics. I'm a medical doctor.
You're a medical doctor?
Yes.
Wow. I have to say this again, that the person behind this resort is genius, because this place does not attract only adults but attract kids. I mean, do you know how many kids want to play at this place? And do you know how many people will come in here? And it's so affordable. You see all the cars parked in here, they are all here to spend their money. And in case you come from home and your money is finished, all you need to do is to go to the ATM, because there's ATM right here. So you know what, you have to agree with me that the person behind this place is really genius. You know, I've been looking for you for so long because I really want to know the brain behind this water park in here, man. Are you the brain behind it?
No, because I was actually in college.
Oh, really?
So the person that was actually in charge, who conceptualized the water park was my father.
Your father?
So him, basically what he decided to do is that when we were kids, we grew up in America and we moved here when we were 11. So me and my siblings, we used to go to New Hampshire quite a lot, and then they had, you know, this lake over there. There used to be water parks, and then we used to spend our birthdays there. So when I graduated from college, my dad already hatched this plan to convert a part of the resort into a water park, especially to make something as being the largest one inside East Africa. So that was his plan, and then 2 years later we were able to execute. And then now we're going to even expand it. We're planning to add another 5 to 6 rides, and then a whole spectrum of other activities such as paintball, go-karts, archery, things that you've seen also inside the Ntoto Park.
So, like, your dad moved to Ethiopia and he realized that something like this does not exist in Ethiopia.
Yeah, so he has a crazy story. So he was actually born in Ethiopia, but he left during the Derg, which is like the communism regime inside Ethiopia, when he was 16. He went to Sudan, and then from Sudan, he was a refugee. His first job was actually a fly swatter for crops. And then he left after 2 years because he got sponsored by the church inside Chicago, inside America. Then he got sponsored. He went to America for his first time when he was 18. Meanwhile, all of his family thought that he actually died. So it was very hectic. And then afterwards, he ended up moving back to Ethiopia. When I was 11, he was 40 years old. So this is, you can see, it's a very big time gap, like 22 years inside America. And what he did there, he was actually a hairstylist because he thought it would make him quick money. And then from there, he eventually opened up a hair salon and became the first black business owner in the most prestigious street inside Boston, Massachusetts. And then from there, he came with a delegation to see Ethiopia as a potential area for investment in the early 2000s. Then he said, why not? And he was able to find investment, and he sold our house the next day, and then we moved in 2000.
Yo, where is your dad right now?
Yeah.
I think, yo, if you ever see me back in Ethiopia, which means I'm coming to interview the dad.
Next time you guys will be together smoking cigars, relaxing. Because
please tell your dad I really want to meet up with him.
No,
he's not around right now.
He's currently not around. He's preparing for the new resort that we're building. We're building one actually in Awash. It's inside a national park. We're facing the Awash Falls. So it's a beautiful waterfall with crocodiles everywhere. We're going to have camel rides, a unique spa there. So next time you're back in Ethiopia, the interview will have to be with him.
No, definitely. Because I think he's going to tell me the real story that will inspire many. But after talking to the son, I'm even inspired. You know, I feel like it's possible, you know. But let me understand, what is the meaning of Kuriftu? Is it Kuriftu? Am I mentioning it right?
Yes, Kuriftu. So Kuriftu is actually the name of the lake. Kuriftu is one of 7 crater lakes. So Debrecen or Bishoftu, it has 2 names, but it's this is actually the smallest lake inside the whole entire area. And then on top of that, the name means yawning in English. So it's like a sleepy, yawning lake in a sense.
But when you go to Kuriftu, definitely you're not gonna yawn, you know, because when you go there, it's full of activities. Because I said the person behind it is really brilliant.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words.
Row your boat gentle down the street. How many of you knew this song when we were in school, man?
Pardon.
Row your boat. Tayo told me that I paddle boats like I'm stirring a stew.
And look at the other guy, he's stranded.
Come on, let's go.
Okay.
All right.
That we are 2 peas in a pie. Now I know why it never worked out before. Hello, it would always turn out bad, so bad. But every time we start a fight, we always stop in time. We both know how to be gentle, never cross the line. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Yeah.
Row your boat gentle down the stream. Merrily. For real, I don't even know how to sing this song, but we are right here on a beautiful natural lake inside this beautiful resort right here in Ethiopia. You know what? I thought Ethiopia is all about Addis Ababa, but after coming in here, I think I'm wrong. Ethiopia is a beautiful place that got beautiful games, bro. What? Look at this. You know, it's my first time doing kayaking, which means that I broke my kayaking virginity today. Let me know, have you ever broke your kayaking virginity or you've never done it before? Let me know in the comment section. Oh man, this is a beautiful experience, man. I don't even want to go out there. I used to be a water phobia. I don't know, but I think the water phobia actually left me, man. Hey, take your time, oh my goodness. Take your time, oh my God. Wow. Welcome to Ethiopia.
But I know we're safe. 2 peas in a pod, a roller coaster to walk out the door. We could be in control, but we just keep on putting on the show. And baby, I don't mind it. Living proud, they don't get it. That we are
This resort is so big. There are so many rooms out here. I'm actually looking for my friend. He gave me his room number, which is 239. I've been walking more than 30 minutes and I still can't find this guy. Hi. What you find in 239? Go? Oh my God, you know? Like, he's still saying that I should keep moving. But it looks so serene out here, man. Just looking for 239. This is 532. Are you sure we are at the right place? 239? See, she's showing me 239. I hope she finds it. 239. I keep walking. 239. No, it's 539. Yo. Jeez. She brought me to 539. But I'm actually going to 2. Hey, come here, come. Jeez. No. Hey. 2, 3, 9. Not. Jesus, like, really? My name is Maya, yeah, and I heard you are an influencer in Ethiopia. What do you do?
I'm a social media influencer in Ethiopia. I travel all around Ethiopia. Yeah, I do funny videos as well.
Oh, okay. Wow. So,
Life of Avin, my name.
I mean, you're in Kriftu Resort right now?
Right now, yes, we're in Kuriftu.
Is it your first time here?
No, it's actually my second home here.
Your second home?
Literally.
Why did you make Kriftu your second home?
Because I come here a lot. Just come here to chill with my friends and family. Yeah.
Asia is the best place to, I mean, be in Ethiopia?
Well, currently, yeah. Because they have like it's like the first water park as one. Yeah, there's no water park in Ethiopia. This is the only one.
The only one?
Yeah.
Wow. And how do you feel being here?
I love it. Ethiopia, you know, like they have the best weather all around the year. So it's actually a good time to chill now.
How do we find you on your social media platforms?
It's Life of Avin on every platform.
Okay, so you guys should go and check him out on every platform and make sure you subscribe and be part of his family, man. As I was moving around the resort, I saw a picture of the owner, Gaddafi, man. Yo, I mean, Gaddafi stepped his foot in here, so me coming in here, which means that I've also stepped my foot where Gaddafi stepped his foot. You always need to follow the footsteps of great leaders who ever lived, man. So if Gaddafi has been here and I'm here, then you definitely need to be here, man. Come with me as I show you more about this place. Ayo, Maya! You know, I actually thought it's only Gaddafi who has been here, but one of my mentors has also been here. Kagame, if you're watching this video, let me know that you watch my videos, yeah? And yo, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia has also been here, which means I'm gonna be great in future, man. Spending time at the place that great people actually come to spend time. What are you going to tell your fellow brothers and sisters living in the diaspora? You are born there. You know, we have so many young Africans that were born in the diaspora that, I mean, turning back, it's never an option.
I guess like our fellow diaspora all across the world is that if you really want to come back to Africa or to visit Africa and understand all the different types of investment that is available here, don't be discouraged when it takes a little bit more time, because eventually, if you do take that time and you also understand the land, the law of the lands, and make sure that you have a very like strong positive attitude, then anything is possible. For me, especially when I first came back, even with a fully functioning existing resort and company as a whole, it still takes time to get used to it. It's something that it takes time rather than just purely knowledge at the end of the day, because working abroad, there are certain standards. Inside Ethiopia in particular, we have to basically come up with our own standards. And that's a very unique and beautiful thing at the end of the day, because you eventually end up owning your own system.